What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Siskind. I'm the author of Playing Solo Jazz Piano. I am the author of the Jazz Piano Fundamentals series. And I am the author of the new book, Solo Standards for Piano. 8 arrangements of some of my favorite standards, written in jazz styles with written out solos and beautiful videos made that you can hear me playing the arrangements. So check it out. It's really cheap if you get the PDF on my site. What I want to do today, I feel weird about this, so that the internet is filled with videos that promise that this one dumb trick will change your life. And so I want to call this something else, but if I'm being really honest with you, I want to tell you about one dumb trick that changed my life. And here's the deal. I was always a kid with a really good ear, and that meant that I never got good at reading music. And I was really tired of that when I was a high schooler. And so I decided that I needed to figure out, especially how to read rhythms. Notes I could more or less do, but rhythms were just a foreign language to me. And this is especially important when I was notating my own music or when I was transcribing something and I wanted to get the rhythm right. And I don't remember how this came to pass, but one dumb trick did change my entire life. And I'm going to show you that dumb trick now. We're going to do a little bit of practice with it together, and maybe it'll help you, especially as you transcribe or notate your own compositions. So the one dumb trick is that I count on my fingers. I do this all the time if I'm counting out a rhythm, and I count with my thumb as beat 1, my second finger as beat 2, my third finger as beat 3, and my fourth finger as beat 4. So if I'm tapping along, if I'm trying to notate something in 4/4, I just need that physical sensation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no shame. I'm always counting with my fingers on some sort of a hard surface or against my leg. And it might be obvious, but let me just state what this does for me. Is that I know if a note in a solo that I'm transcribing comes with my thumb, I know that it's right on beat 1. If it comes with my second finger, I know it's right on beat 2. Third finger, beat 3. Fourth finger, beat 4. Okay. I know if something comes right in between my thumb and my second finger, it's probably on the end of 1. If it's between my second and third, it's probably on the end of 2. Third and fourth, it's probably on the end of 3. Fourth and thumb, it's probably on the end of 4. And then I can kind of tell, if there's 3 notes coming in between my thumb and my index finger, dot, 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 that's probably going to be triplets, right? Dot, 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 3 notes from my thumb to my index. If they're all equal, I've got a pretty good guess that they're 8th note triplets. So this is my one dumb trick that just honestly changed my life, because I went from guessing to really feeling like I knew. So what I want to do here is I want to look at, not look at, some phrases from Miles Davis's famous So What solo. And I'm going to tap them out with you so that we can work on our rhythm together. And then I'll show you how they are notated. This solo, by the way, is one of the first solo transcription project in Jazz Piano Fundamentals Book 3, which is about modal and modern music. In each of those books, I have these guided transcription projects where I've put in a few licks, I've put in all the chords, I've given you blank staff and told you exactly what and where to transcribe. And then on the website for the book, you can download my version of the transcription. So the very first phrase goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I shouldn't be counting. It goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I'm counting that, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, do, do. Okay, I'm hoping you're doing this along with me at home. Put your thumb, index, third, and fourth out. Here we go. Thumb, 2, 3, 4. Be, bo, dum. Okay, so that last note definitely landed with my thumb. The first one, da, goes right with my third finger. Da, bo, dum. And the middle one is right between 1, 2, be, bo, dum, my fourth and my first. So I know I got one note on beat 3 one note on the and of 4, and then one note on beat 1. 1, 2, be, do, do. So let's see how we notated that. So it's a pickup. It comes in 1, 2. Comes in as a dotted quarter note on beat 3, an eighth note on beat 4, or an eighth note on the end of 4, excuse me, and then I wrote it as a whole note on beat 1. Hopefully this is making sense. Let's try another one. Let's try the second phrase of this solo. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba ba do ba do do. I'll play it 4, 2 again, and okay. So again, let's see if we can sing it. 2, 3, 4, thumb, 2, here we go. Ba ba do do. If you guys have been watching this channel a while, you know I am no singer, but I do it for you because I care. So let's try it again. 2, 3, 4. Ba ba do do. Okay, so for me it starts right with my second finger. Ba ba do, and I got 2 notes between my second and my third. So I'm going ba ba do. So those must be eighth notes. Ba ba do, ba ba do, ba do do. And I've got another note on the and of 4. I can tell because it's between my fourth and my 1. Do do. And then I got 2 notes starting with my thumb. So those are going to be eighth notes. So 2 and 3 and 1 and. Let's see how that looks. 1, 2, and 3. So starts with a quarter rest here. We've got 2 and 3 and 1 and. Let's try one more. I think you guys are getting the hang of it. Let's do this rhythm from a little bit later in the solo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try it with our fingers. Let's see if we can sing it along with our fingers. That's gonna be high for me, but I'll try. Okay, and a thumb, 2, ready, and be ba be do do da da. Again, and let's try to pay attention and go. Be ba be do 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 da. There's definitely a lot of notes on the beat, right? I get be ba, right? 2, 3, be do 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 do, and the notes on 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and then it's the and of 4. Be do 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 do, because it comes in right between the fourth finger and the thumb. Watch one more time. Be ba be do do da da. And so how would we notate that? Like that middle line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be do do. All right. So this is not my normal video, but I like to share anything that I know that's helpful with you guys. And this has been a really, really helpful thing for me as I learned how to transcribe, like I said, to notate my own compositions and even to read rhythms. Because I can also take it the reverse way. If I write out the beats, then I can know if I need to play something that starts on beat 2, I can count it out. Be da, be do, 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 do. So this has really changed my life, reading rhythms. If you like the idea of doing transcribing and transcription projects, in both Jazz Piano Fundamentals Book 2 and Book 3, I have these guided transcription projects for you. It's got what I call guide phrases in there so that you can make sure you're at the right part of the solo, that you're notating things correctly, because I know a lot of students have the experience that they notate something in double time or in half time, and then they get way off. It's got all the chords in there. It's got measure numbers. It's got the time on the track that you want to start at. And then, like I said, it's got on the webpage for the course, you have my completed transcription so that you can check your work. But don't wait to transcribe. It's such a big part of what we do as jazz artists. So I hope that this was useful for those of you who are like me, who don't have an easy time reading rhythm. I hope that this helps. Thanks, everybody. Wait, I didn't give you a code word. What am I doing? Say something about one easy trick. This one easy trick will change your life. All right, see you later.